And former IMF chief Dominique Strauss-Kahn may soon be free of the sex charges that threatened to destroy his career. U.S. prosecutors say he shouldn't be tried for assaulting a hotel maid because she told too many lies about the attack. Now, the case has crumbled in recent weeks over questions about Nafissatou Diallo's credibility and motives. A judge will decide whether the charges should be dropped at a hearing in New York today. If that happens, Strauss-Kahn will be free to return to France, though he'll still face a civil lawsuit from his accuser. Now let's cross to Paris now, where Jilali Maazouz is with us. He's a partner at the law firm McDermott Will Emery, and he joins us from Paris. Welcome, Jilali. Thank you so much for joining us. In terms of what we can actually expect, in terms of how the legal process works in the States, as what we've heard yesterday in terms of that last hearing from prosecutors, what are you expecting today the prosecutors to say? Will Mr. Dominique Strauss-Kahn be free to return to France in the next 24 hours?
Well, today I think that there will be no surprise. A month ago, when I was interviewed on this same TV, I couldn't say whether the case would be dropped or not. But today, I mean, obviously the case is going to be dropped. There is a custom in the United States according to which the DA invites the victim the day before the hearing when he intends to drop the case. This is what happened yesterday. Yeah. And this today, the case is going to be dropped, definitely. There is absolutely no doubt about that today. And
so this is, of course, a criminal case. What about the civil case? How will he be seen by the French public? Will it be easy for him to return and get back into politics when he's in France, because he'll be seen as someone who has been wronged?
Well, his image today is one that does not allow him to come back immediately to the status that was his status before this matter. He is definitely not going to run for the French presidential election. This is what he said or indicated through diverse vehicles, including friends of his. He will need a lot of time in order to rebuild himself as a man, as I said once, and also as a politician. So there is no way he could run for the French presidency today.
But even if he doesn't run for... Even if he doesn't run for the French presidency, is it possible or foreseeable to see him in some kind of government position? If he supports one of the socialist candidates at the moment, will that win them votes? And would it mean that he would be in an eventual cabinet in case the socialists win?
Well, his friends definitely want him to say something during the presidency campaign. They want him to play a role. Definitely, they feel that they would need the image of someone with such an international stature. But today, I doubt that he will involve himself that deeply in the campaign. He will, I think, focus his time and energy on his image and try to rehabilitate himself as a regular human being, and then long after, I think, as a politician. But for the time being, I don't see him involving himself deeply in the French campaign or even in the French political affairs.
And is there a sense that actually there was a witch hunt to try and put Mr. Strauss-Kahn behind bars, or is this just a legal process? The fact that now these charges have been dropped is just because they don't have enough evidence, whereas just a month and a half ago they thought they did?
Well, obviously, the U.S. judicial system is based on, in this type of cases at least, is based on the credibility of the victim. The victim has three statuses. She is, firstly, the claimant, the accuser. She wants to become a victim, officially recognized as a victim. And between these two statuses, there is another one, which is the witness status. And the witness status is really like a bridge between the two statuses. And this bridge is not strong enough to allow the transmission from...
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. We have to leave it there, but thank you so much for all those explanations.